Hello, my name is Braye and I'll be doing my presentation over Windows 2016 Nano server. What is a Nano server? Nano server is an operating system designed specifically for Windows Server 2016. Its basic layout is in a similar fashion to Server Core mode, which was a previous program on Windows Server. However, with the main difference between the two being that Nano server's deployment is a lot easier of a task. Uh, it, since it's mostly remotely controlled, you don't have to physically attach to a lot of devices to deploy it. That's the main thing that makes it a lot easier than the previous server core mode. Uh, what can it do? Its main purpose is to be used in private clouds and data centers. Uh, as I said, it's not really for physically interacting with devices. It's more remotely connected. Its main method of distribution is to be remotely administered. Nano server is only supported by 64 applications. It's not reverse compatible. You can't use 32 like Windows 32 applications. It's not an option. Requires about 80% less reboots, which basically just means that you won't have to deal with constantly having to reboot every time you make some kind of system change. Uh, Takes up less disk space, requires less updates. Uh, Limited customization options warrant a much smaller risk of a security breach. Since there's less options for physical interaction with devices, there's less of a risk of an attacker manually getting into your devices. What can it not do? There's a wide range of what the Nano server can't do since it has limited customization. Here's a few examples, but there's a list of more, and that list is in my works cited page. Nano server cannot serve as an Active Directory domain controller. Group policy is not supported, so you can't use that. Nano server cannot be configured to use a proxy server to access the internet. There are certain Windows PowerShell features that are not available in Nano server. Nano server is not supported for use under System Center Configuration Manager and System Center Data Protection Manager. And then, again, that's just a couple of the things that the Nano server. There's a lot of features that the server core does have that this does not. And this is a installation option whenever you do install Windows Server 2016. I believe there are 3 others that you can choose from, but this is one of the options you choose if you want to do mostly remote, a mostly remote option. In conclusion, due to the fact that Nano Server's main purpose is to be used and deployed remotely, it's not an ideal operating system for every business. A big factor on its use is whether the company uses cloud services. But if they do, this operating system is a great asset to use. Thank you. Here's my works cited page. And my name is Braye, and thank you for your time.